Hi, Brittany.
Oh. Hi, guys. Okay, there should be like 50 of us on here, so hopefully people come. Yay, okay, there we go. Hi, Megan. Hi.
Hey. Okay.
Like a homeless person.
I'm on my computer. Okay.
Okay, so I am recording. I'm on my, hold on. Computer. Okay, Amanda, that's okay. You can use the chat.
Yeah, you're good, Amanda. I'm gonna be upstairs, okay? Do you need me? Okay, well, if you need me, I'll be upstairs. Okay, Daddy should be in here soon.
No, but it's okay. Okay, so we are going to be screen sharing, and this is the first time that I have done this, so everyone be patient. We're all going to learn together.
Hallelujah. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Who's talking?
Katie.
Oh, okay, we can't see your face. We're going to mute you though, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I was just saying hi.
Hi. Everyone should show, well, Anna's probably pregnant in bed. She gets a pass, but everyone else should show their beautiful face.
Oh, turn that fan on.
Okay. I'm trying. I just want to give people a few more minutes to get on. Okay, so just click this and then this. Can everybody see that?
I can.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. My kids are acting crazy. 1 second.
I can see it.
Okay. So I know a couple people are popping in, but we're just gonna get started. So Vanessa and I are just going to teach you guys or just kind of explain like our tips and tricks that we have learned, because I think just like with anything, you need to know the rules before you know how to break the rules. And I know a lot of stuff is out of stock right now, and we can maybe address that towards the end, but we're just going to match everybody in the slideshow to like every color is in stock, and then we can kind of go over ideas on what to do since stuff is out of stock. But they already told us candlelit was not going to be in until the end of May, and it came back today. So don't let that like hinder you from color matching, but you have to learn the rules before you can figure out like how to kind of play with them. So we're just going to start there, and then if you guys have questions, we'll do like questions and stuff at the end, and I can always go back and click and we can look at different women and talk about them as that happens. I can't see. Okay. So I guess, Brad, do I just click? Vanessa, do you want to talk about the color wheel?
Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh my gosh, hold on. What is going on? Oh wait, for some reason I thought I was taking control of the, wow, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm going crazy. Let me see. So you guys, I don't know if you all, I mean, there's just so many colors obviously, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you want to go over on the color wheel, Brittany? Because
I don't know. I guess just nothing crazy, but like it's very familiar to me from doing hair. So I guess people that are not like in a world of color and stuff like this kind of just bring it back to the basics, like warm tones, cool tones. You definitely want to look for like underlying pigment in people, which you find a lot of that like in their under eye area. A lot of people's like true color or skin tone is like on their chin. So you're kind of looking like past a breakout or past a blemish to see if their underlying pigment is like more green, more blue, more red, more orange, and that's going to kind of steer you towards like what colors to pick. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I agree with you. See, the thing is though, like I can look at the color wheel. Like for you, you did hair, right? Obviously. So I feel like, see, for me, I get the color wheel, but like as makeup, like I was just, I don't know. I learned just by doing it on faces. You know what I mean? Sure. But no, I totally agree with you for sure. So for me, like I work better when I look at faces for sure. So when we go through the pictures, like that's kind of where I feel like I'm like, okay, I understand what I'm doing.
Yeah. Just, I guess, for reference, this is going to be recorded, so everybody can go back and look at this. You can screenshot this,
Yes.
send it to you guys. I don't know, back to like basic elementary, like what color wheel, anybody forget.
Also, you guys, you can zoom in too if you need to. I discovered this. So if you like, once we see the pictures,
oh,
zoom in.
That's so fancy.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. So again, it's just like complementary colors, like I would say, and this kind of goes back to like, I guess blue in the under eye area. You could use mango because it was really orange, but this is just colors that counteract and complement each other for color correcting. And then here is our color matching card. I sent this. Everyone in my team should have this, but this is a good reference. If anyone on Vanessa's team needs this, we can send this to you. So we're going to kind of help you guys to pick the main highlight, and from there you can use the to pick a brightening, and then follow that over, and you're going to read the descriptions of the contours. That's what I personally do. I don't know if Vanessa does the same to help, because there are a lot of different contour options, and it really is based on the face.
Yeah. Agreed.
And then actually this is good. Okay, so this is good. Like it says troubleshooting, shade up or down on the, if your application is patchy or splotchy, if blending is difficult, if you're accentuating fine lines, dryness of pores, or when a light application is shaky. So this is good to always refer back to, like those people that are freaking out, like, oh my gosh, something's not working, what do they do? You can always refer back to this troubleshooting. Okay, and then this again, it just shows like you can use mango to counteract blueness. Is that linen? You can use linen to counteract purple, jute to counteract red, plum cancels yellow, petal cancels brown, red cancels green, that's ruby, and then Frenchie cancels blue. So a lot of those are lip and cheek colors, and that lip and cheek colors are awesome to for color correcting your eye area. And you would put that on obviously before your brightening highlight. Okay, and then this, I can't read it because the box is in the way, but can someone else read this?
Did you say something, Brittany?
I said, can somebody read this? Because everybody's faces are over this on my screen.
I can read it.
Yeah, that's fine. No, like, can you read it yes, out loud? Like, explain it.
Oh, sorry. If you have redness to your skin, choose olive or stone contour. Your highlight should be lighter than your natural. I can't see that. Shade or contour should be darker than your natural. The blush can be used.
That you use for your brightening.
What was that?
What's the rule of thumb that you use for your brightening?
So for my brightening, so when I always make sure, so when it comes to the brightening shade, you guys, I always make it at least 2 to 3 shades lighter than their actual skin tone, just because it adds a little bit more brightness. I mean, I'm sure you guys see me do my my tutorials or Brittany's or other teamies, like just how much better, like it just adds that dimension under your eyes. So when you do choose a color, so for example, if you were to choose, I don't know, let's say amber. Now so say their shade is amber. So for me, I would normally choose like either candlelit, or you can even do aura. And depending on like their undertone, so say she has a yellow undertone, most of the time I would end up doing aura. So just at least make it like a couple shades brighter, just because, I don't know, I feel like it just looks better that way, instead of, because I feel like people might look a little too flat. Like it just adds like, I don't know, it just, for me, it almost looks a little too cakey if you do a color too close to the actual main highlight. I mean, I know everyone's different when it comes to wearing their makeup, but most of the time I feel like a lot of women like that extra brightening just because it really just adds that dimension. Does that make sense? So yeah, I mean, that's just how I've always done it, like doing makeup, but I mean, I feel like this looks so much better on women. So I would at least find a color that's 2 to 3 shades brighter than their actual skin tone.
Okay, and if you guys want to like chime in and help guess with these, you totally can. Like this can be as interactive as you guys want it to be while we're talking through. Okay, so here is Gracie. And then I like to put everybody side by side with the swatch. I know the swatch is probably not the best, but this is like the most consistent with no filter, no flash, and just like true tone. So you really get to see what the underlying tone is in your shade, I feel like.
Sorry, it's like I hear you, but it's like it's going in and out.
Oh no.
That's why I'm like,
Can everybody else hear okay?
There's like an echo.
yeah.
Weird.
I can make out most of what's being said. But I totally understand about the brightening. It's all about where you want the light to hit the most and where you want it noticed the most. That's the point of like the brightening.
Okay, wait, is that better?
Yeah. There's like less of an echo.
Okay.
I feel like that's better.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's totally better.
Okay, so anybody want to take a jab at it?
With brightening and contouring, or
Just what her main shade would be, and then from there go a couple shades lighter and then pick her contour.
I'm gonna go paste the photos you put on Facebook because for some reason there's like a gray square in the middle of mine.
I see the square too. Brittany, do you see that?
Me too. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I do see a square now.
I don't, Brad. Oh my God, he's gonna be so annoyed to work so hard on this. I don't see any for
I
everybody.
have the picture on my phone because you posted them under the post.
I don't see a gray square on anything. Is this a hot mess right now?
What about now?
Yeah, I still see it too.
Where?
Like I can see the face. Let me send you a picture, Britt. Because for some reason, like I can see the person on the left perfectly fine, but then when it comes to the swatches, there's a black box that's like blocking it.
Yeah, it's from where all the people's faces are.
No, here, I just sent you a picture.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Because to me, that's where the box of all of our faces are. Is the box that you sent me. What about now?
That's better.
Yeah, smaller, yeah.
Can you see it now? Up
Yeah.
to it?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's a live screen.
Oh, it's a live. Okay, so it's a live screen. Sorry. So you should be able to see all the way up to moonlit. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So yay. Thanks, babe. Okay. So what do we think Lacey is? What do we think her main is?
I don't want to guess because you've told me her shade before.
It's okay. You can guess.
It looks like
I mean, I think you told me she's, well, I'll let somebody else guess.
Is
Okay.
she white peach or candlelit?
She's mango as her main.
Okay.
So
And
like
then-
I like to match people's neck and chest, and so like not in a mean way. I love Lacey, but she's very orange, and so like the underlying pigment in mango is going to be orange. So you want to remember. For me, I remember mango is just orange. So like if you're color matching her, you see her chest and neck are pretty orange, and so she uses mango as her main.
Okay.
And then if you go 2 shades lighter to 3 shades lighter, she could do amber or sandy to brighten.
Okay.
So I know my team is like in pods to color match. So when people are asking for colors, it'll get really easy for somebody to just say what their main color is. And then you determine what their brightening is based on what their main is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So everybody's good with this? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is Rashay. I don't know if she's on the call, but hey, Rashay.
Do you have the swatches?
Oh yeah, sorry. This is clearly the first time I've done this.
It's okay.
You're
I
doing
don't
great.
know what her colors are, but you guys can feel free to.
would she be an aura? Like, would that be her main shade? And then I would say like white peach or linen as a brightening.
Yay, that's what she uses.
Yay, good job.
Yay, good job.
So, and Vanessa taught me this because I get caught up on Aura and Candlelit all the time. People that are really bright are going to be Aura. So I always think like Mango's orange and Aura is a really, really bright. So I use Aura. Well, I'll go there later, but you can just see her skin is bright. It's not dull. It's not neutral. She's not super, super pink. She's just bright. I know that's not like a probably very good description, but I just am trying to explain how my brain works.
No,
So yay. So she uses Aura and then Linen to brighten.
cool.
This was someone's guest. I don't know who this person is. She's super cute, but she has some dark spots. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. I just thought this was a good photo.
Maybe wheat for the main.
Yeah, I have a lot of different stuff for her. Vanessa, what do you think? Is she there?
I was gonna guess Amber.
I was thinking Amber as well. Yeah.
Yeah, she could do amber. She could do, I mean, obviously it's outside and we would first probably say go back inside, but there's good color on this photo. So you could do probably anywhere between like wheat and amber. Wheat might be a little bright, but if you got a photo of her in makeup, you could kind of make that judgment. But I definitely think she's on the warmer side. So you would want to stay probably in that range. Vanessa, are you there? I don't know where she went and I can't see.
Oh my gosh, I was on mute this whole time. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Anyways, yes, totally agree with you. Yes, Amber, I would say Amber too. But I mean, I can see why whoever said wheat, she could pull wheat off. Like there's just so many different undertones. She's definitely on the warmer side, but wheat, I feel like would be a little too yellow for her. Just cause I mean, I don't know, her undertone, I feel like it has a little bit more of like that neutral undertone. And so that's why I feel like Amber would match her better.
Do you think that you could mix wheat and sandy to dull down wheat and make amber since amber's out of stock right now?
Yeah, you totally could.
Okay.
I feel like you totally could.
I'm just thinking like looking at those swatches, that would be a good choice.
Oh yeah, I feel like she totally could. She can totally mix in, yeah, wheat and sandy for sure.
And then you, just to go back to contour, because she's so warm and kind of a redhead, stone or olive is really good, I think, for redheads. So it's really warm. It would be really nice and complement her freckles. But again, I just always refer back to that color matching guide to read the descriptions of the contours.
Yes, and you guys usually, I don't know if you guys know this trick, but this is how I like to base their contour, is looking at the color of their hair, most necessarily the brows. I like to look at their brows because that's where their natural hair really comes in. And so I like to match that, their contour from their brow hair, just because that's kind of like their natural, like, what do you call it? Like their natural, like I said, hair before. So I always base their contour off the color of their hair. Does anyone else do that here?
Yes.
No, but I really like that tip.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I also think that this picture is really making it clear for me, like, why you want their neck more in the picture. Because I feel like we were in between so many shades, and if we could see her chest, it might have, like, cleared things up a little bit.
Well, a lot of people put SPF on their face, so their face is naturally lighter, but they don't want their face lighter. They want their face to match their neck so they don't have that Casper reaction where everything is white from the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always make sure to match the neck up. I know some women they will like to wear their makeup lighter than their neck. That's when you know people don't know how to wear makeup. So, because for me, it looks funny.
Yeah.
It does.
It looks funny to me. And the thing is, though, when we have those people that complain about the makeup not working, because obviously they have the wrong shade and they don't know how to wear it, and blah, blah, blah. So it's just a lot of craziness happening. So I always make sure to match their neck up.
I would also say, you always want, well, I'm really new into this, but from doing makeup and everything, I would say always have a very current picture because winter and summer shades are always different. And they're going to complain if they have a darker shade because they sent a summer selfie instead of a very current selfie.
For sure. Oh yeah. Yep.
I totally see that happening.
Oh yeah. Okay, what do you guys think she is on this one?
Maybe wheat for her mane. Her neck is like brighter or like more yellowy to me. Maybe amber.
Candlelit looks pretty good as well. But then again, I haven't swatched these in person, so.
I think I'm biased because she's my friend and I know what
Oh, yeah.
she looks like in real life.
Oh, is this your friend?
Yeah,
Oh, well, she sent a good picture. So
I know.
I kind of went through this before we did this, and we both thought that amber would be best for her.
Yep.
I can't remember what we matched her with, but probably amber.
I think Amber and Aura would look good on her.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll have to look back at her order. That's probably it.
What would you guys say for her contour?
Astoria.
Ooh, Astoria's good.
Astoria is good. Yep.
Maybe
I always forget about Astoria.
It's really good. I like it.
I always forget about it. I don't know why.
Olive too, like if she likes a little bit more warmth, Astoria is more cool. But yeah, either one I think would be great.
Yes. So that's another thing to keep in mind too, you guys. I know a lot of people like to wear their contour different. There's some women that like it natural. There's some women that like it a little bit more intense. So that's something that to keep in mind too, is like, I mean, not all the time, but most of the time I'll end up giving ladies the darker contour that they match to, just because our creams, they sheer out so well, they can make it a little bit more natural looking than the actual pigment of the darker contour. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm not like as afraid of contour anymore, like assigning the wrong one or something, because they just blend out so nicely.
Yeah.
And I don't really think you can go wrong unless it's like too light almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
For sure.
almost think like just to be safe, always choose, if you're in between contours, the darker one is the safer one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
Okay, Morgan, what up?
Morgan. Okay. What do you guys think Morgan is?
I already know Morgan's color, so
So as you can see, just by looking at her, okay, so the sun's naturally hitting her face. She does have a little bit of pink around her cheeks and then her chin. But so what I usually normally look at, perfect example. Okay, usually when someone sends me a photo, usually their cheeks are highlighted a little bit more and then their chin. So that's where the sun naturally hits your face when you're outside, right? So the color, not only do I look on their neck, but I also look at the sides of her chin and then around like her eyes as well, because that's where her normal skin tone will be at too. So if you are so confused on like what to color correct or use as their brightener or their main highlight, look around those certain areas on that face. So can you tell on Morgan's where her natural skin color is by the sides of like her chin and then like like around her eyes?
is that where you want to look to match their mane?
For their mane, yeah. So up to their neck, around like on the sides of their chin, and like around like their cheeks.
Okay.
So what do you guys think her shade is?
Also no, so I'm not gonna guess, so someone else guess.
Yeah, I already know too.
Is she papaya or cinnamon?
Isn't she cinnamon and then papaya or goddess too?
Katie,
Right.
you're right. She's cinnamon.
Yep.
I think papaya would be a little bit too light, and then this is where I guess it kind of comes into asking for a photo of how she likes to wear her
I
makeup.
might have to.
Her under eye super bright, she could do papaya, and then does like her under eye a little bit brighter, so she brightens with God.
Yep. So Cinnamon and Goddess.
And then,
And
she uses Indigo.
She's really pretty with no makeup on.
She is.
She is. Okay, what do you guys think about this chick?
White peach.
Maybe white peach with moonlit to brighten.
Okay. Who else?
Like white peach with linen or moonlit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
This is the color that I freaking despise
Me too.
because I can never figure it out.
Don't you hate Aura?
No.
Candlelit? I can't remember. It's two you're always between.
I know.
Can't remember what you said now.
So, Vanessa, explain what you see.
So she would actually be candlelit. Do you guys see that?
I see
don't
some
think
pink,
so.
I think.
I can't tell her undertones. Like I don't know if they're yellow or pink or. If I look at
So
that.
yeah, I feel like, because like for me, these kind of pictures throw me off too. But you guys, white peach would be way too pink for her.
Okay, yeah. So I always remember mango is orange and then white peach is pink. So if she has pink under her eye, you don't want to accentuate that. Like if you were to give her white peach, her whole face would look pink.
Yeah.
You don't want to accentuate that. So I try to always remember like you're counteracting that. And that's why I hate candlelit, because I always think if a candlelit is so neutral, and I almost think of it like mud, like it's going to cover up the pink. So I know it looks dark on this swatch, but that's the only way that I can remember it in my head. It's like it neutralizes everything.
Okay.
I just look at this picture and I think that candlelit would be too dark for her neck. But
I guess that's what I was seeing too. Plus now, I don't know, that one girl's shades I messed up on, and ever since then I'm like too scared to go too dark for people.
No, I can totally see that, like why you guys would think like white peach and linen.
I don't know. I guess it just doesn't make sense in my mind, like how you guys see it.
Right. And so I feel like it's so hard for people. Like always have Brittany's like freaking stressed.
I know. I'm like, okay, 6 months, maybe this will all make sense. But right now I'm like, I don't know. I don't look at it and see that.
I also think that, like, you realize after doing this for a little bit, like what colors work together. So just because I know Vanessa, I know that she would pick candlelit and linen. So then if candlelit's too dark, you can mix it with linen and make it not be so dark. But I think Aura is going to be, so it kind of comes down to process of elimination for me anyways, in my brain. Like white peach is pink and she doesn't have a ton of pink. And then Aura is not super bright. So her best option is candlelit with linen to brighten. In worst case, she mixes them to create her own custom main highlight.
okay, I'm confused. I don't see a ton of pink on her, so why would white peach be too pink if she's not very pink?
No, I'm saying white, she doesn't have a lot of pink and white peach is very pink. So if you picked white peach, it would make her pink and she has like no pink in her neck. So her face would be pink and then she would be more neutral.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think for her contour?
Ash or olive.
Yeah, I like ash.
Ash or olive for sure.
Yeah, I think that
I
just
feel like ash goes with her brows well.
Yeah.
She likes to wear her makeup, but I think ash is good because she doesn't have a lot of redness. Okay, are we good to move
Yeah,
on?
I feel like everything from Candle It Down is where I mess up. Oh, this is another one of my friends.
Oh my God, Taylor, look at you. Remember
It's because I made that how to take a selfie little guide that I sent you the other day.
and they were all good.
I'd be wrong if I'd say Amber, right? Yeah, I'd be wrong.
Who else?
Is
I
she
was gonna
white
guess
peach?
Aura.
No, not white peach. Never mind.
Not sunlit.
I think I see aura with her on her neck, especially.
What do I have her as? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Vanessa.
Okay, I won't lie. What did we end up choosing?
We picked for her candlelit, and then she could either do aura to brighten or linen to brighten.
Yes.
Because her neck is so neutral and her face is so red, so you're wanting to counteract the red.
I think I actually made her send another picture, and I think in the other picture, it was a little bit easier to see like
Her neck.
her neck. Yeah, I think I had her put on a tank top.
Okay, yeah. That's
But
what
yeah, I think, yeah, once I had her full picture, like neck and face straight on, Candle, it was more of a match for her.
But do you guys see why it would be candlelit?
Because you don't want to add to the redness, and she's not necessarily yellow.
Yes. And then also, if you kind of look at her forehead, like sometimes, like I feel like people get a lot of like redness like in the center of their nose, especially her being so fair. I like to look on the sides too, like on the forehead too. So if you kind of see like where her color is, that's like where I normally look to. But her neck for sure, like, yeah, candlelit for sure. What do you guys think? What her contour would be?
everybody's like, candlelit or aura? I'm like, hold on, let me drop this to Vanessa right quick.
So then what would you use for her brightener?
I almost want to say
Aura or linen.
yeah, aura or linen. Just, I guess, like you would want to see a makeup photo to see how she normally wears.
Yeah, and in her makeup picture that I sent, she wears her makeup like more tan. So
Okay.
I think I ended up saying aura because I'm like, it looks like she could definitely get some color this summer. Like she was a lot more tan in her picture. So I was like, I don't want to go too light around her eyes, and I think we went with aura.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And then what about for contour?
I know Amanda said henna. I agree. I like henna. Henna would match her.
Henna too.
Yeah.
She's very neutral.
Yes.
Anyways. Okay, here we go. Taylor, please don't say this is your girl again.
It's not my girl.
Okay.
These are so hard.
Like I have no
Would
idea like how to
Would
pick.
she be like Amber?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like her neck is a little bit darker than her face.
Or is
Sandy?
yeah.
I think Sandy is a better bet for her just because she has so many freckles. So you can tell right away she obviously likes the sun. She's gonna get darker. And so I always pick Sandy.
Yeah, I agree. Sandy, because for her, like she has neutral undertones for sure. And then she doesn't have obviously she has sunspots, but she has minimal redness really if you look at her. Like I feel at least.
How do you find undertone? Can you like explain that?
So this is how I was taught, like doing makeup. So with anyone with like, gosh, there's so many undertones. Holy crap. if you have someone that has like blue veins or green veins, they're known as they have like a cool undertone. And if you have anyone that has, oh my gosh, I pulled it up. Let me show you.
More like, yeah, if it's more super bright red, it's more like warm. And then if you can't really see their veins, they're more neutral.
Yeah, so if you can see your veins, you may be able to see like their color to identify your undertone. So, for example, if your veins look greenish, then you may have warm undertones. People with blue or purplish looking veins usually have cooler undertones. If you have neutral undertones, then your veins may appear colorless or match the color of your skin. That's the definition that I found, and I thought that was perfect.
Under eye area. So her under eye area isn't very purple, isn't very yellow. It's more neutral. And so just like as a reference, I know that Linen and Candlelit and Sandy are more neutral. So I would look at her and realize she's more neutral just because her under eye area is not purple. It's not yellow. It's like the same color as her face. Because obviously you can't see her veins on her red.
Okay, that was, yeah, I was like, how do you see their veins?
Yeah. So it's more like your eyelid area, like that under eye where that skin is really thin. Like what color that is really determines warm, cool, neutral. Wouldn't you agree, Vanessa?
Yes.
Okay. So I would say Sandy, and then what do you guys think to bright?
June.
I would say Sandy and Candlelit.
Is that too far of a jump?
So normally I would say I think we picked Sandy, and then we left it blank for her brightener. So I guess that's where it comes into you want to see her under, or you want to see a photo of her in makeup. But Sandy and Candlelit pair really well together because they are both more neutral toned. So, but with older women, you don't necessarily always go that much brighter. Sometimes it accentuates the fine lines and wrinkles in older women. So, I mean, you could do Sandy and Amber if you really wanted to. It just, that's when it comes down to like, you need a photo of her in makeup.
I guess photos and makeup like don't necessarily help me pick that because normally people aren't, I don't think people are normally like when I used to do my makeup, I didn't brighten under my eyes. I don't know.
See, and I used to like put 5 pounds of makeup on with like a whole layer of foundation and then like a ton of concealer under my eye area and like blend it in, but I would always use my finger. But I never matched my concealer. I just walked into Walgreens.
And I don't feel like everyone's pictures are always like filtered. So
Yeah, true.
Okay, what do you guys think she is?
Is she
Amber?
No, she's not white peach. Is she no Candlelit?
Boom.
Boom, baby.
Good job. Candlelit for sure. And then what would she use for her brightener?
white peach or linen.
Yeah, white peach would work too because her under eye area is a little bit darker.
Let's test this now. What would she use if she wanted to color correct underneath those eyes?
Crunchy.
Boom. Yes. So she has a ton of brown undertones, like with her, like the darkness. So anything that's pink will help color correct that area. So yes, you're right.
Hollywood, Frenchie,
Yep.
Cindy.
She's like a true candlelit. I like it.
Okay, what about contour?
Olive or henna.
Yeah, I think henna.
Yes.
Henna with her eyebrow color for sure.
Yep. I feel like she could do olive too, henna or olive.
Yeah, you guys are doing so good. Is it making a little bit more sense?
Yes.
Taylor, is
Yeah,
this
I like this.
This is not my friend.
okay?
Would she be papaya or goddess?
Yes, I think papaya might be too warm,
Okay.
dark, but she's not. She's like a cool tone.
She's got a little bit of that yellow definitely a yellow cooler undertone.
Yeah, like you
Oh,
can
yeah.
almost see some veins in her chest that are bluish, greenish.
What a queen.
I know, right? She's pretty.
Her
Okay.
teeth are really white.
Okay, so goddess is her main. So what would you guys use to brighten?
Probably wheat.
Boom. You guys are getting it down.
Oh yeah, you could totally do wheat. And we even pick sandy, like if she wanted to color correct, just because it would neutralize the darkness of her eyes. And the hot tip, just to play around with it, is that Lacey, the very first girl, uses sandy to brighten because her eye is more purple area, and sandy neutralizes that. So I always try to like remember that in my head. But she could do wheat, or sandy. Either one works. And then what would you guys do to contour?
Indigo.
Yes. Perfect.
Good job.
Okay.
Make her retake her picture with her neck showing.
Of course. And nobody tomorrow is going to send us a good photo now, watch, but that's okay.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Is she?
I almost feel like this picture is a little blown out. Like I feel like some people, that's one thing I always feel like some customers like forget to do is tap their screen on their phone before they take a picture. And I feel like it just like, do you guys know what I mean?
I make them redo it.
Like I feel like a lot of people like they just go straight up to a window and they don't tap their screen to get the natural lighting in. So I feel like this is like an issue. Like perfect example for this picture.
I think
But,
the first time I told somebody to focus their lens, they were like, what? I'm like, go back by the window and tap your face on the screen and then press the camera button.
It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh.
Any guesses?
Look around her chin.
Is
Look
she
at-
Amber?
Yay, Katie,
Good
I'm
job.
so proud of you right now.
Good job.
Thank you.
She's
Okay,
totally-
so this is like another trick that Vanessa taught me is that when you see orange, you think mango. When you see red, you think amber. And when you see pink, you think white peach. So like, obviously there's pink, but her pink is a little bit darker. So I would definitely choose amber for her as a main. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So what would you do for her brightener? What's her brightener?
Aura.
Yes.
Yep, good job. Okay,
And
what
then
about her?
what would you do to contour?
I don't even know what contour looks like that. I feel like you said something for redheads, but I can't remember.
Stone.
Stone. There we go.
you wanted to do it darker, like if she filled in her eyebrows really dramatic, you could do olive and she could blend it out. Stone would be really, really pretty on her, and
Yeah.
stone is great for redness.
Okay,
Yeah. Stone or olive.
perfect.
Okay, where's my little arrow then? Oh, there we go. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, my husband did such a good job.
Go, Brad.
I had nothing to do with this video, by the way.
B squared, ganging up.
Okay, so obviously there's cinnamon on both, and Icon is a new shade, so it was added in. This is Morgan's arm. So there is a flash, but there's no filter.
Would
Raj?
her
Stripes. Okay.
papaya?
What did we pick her at?
Didn't we choose icon?
Yeah, we did. Sorry, I see it now. Icon.
Oh, it was zoomed in. I couldn't even see icon.
So yeah, it would be icon.
And then to brighten, would you do like papaya?
Yep. So you can either do papaya or even goddess.
Goddess.
Yep.
Just because her under eye is a little bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
So Goddess would color correct a little bit more, but it just depends on how she likes her makeup. And then you could even do mango to color correct with the lip and cheek underneath if you really want, like if that was a problem area that she struggled with.
Okay.
And then what about contour?
Indigo.
Yep.
Good job.
You guys are killing the game. Everybody's sales are going to go through the roof tomorrow.
I'm getting to Costa Rica somehow.
I get it, girl.
Okay. What do we think of her?
I see aura right away. Just because she's
Or-
so young.
Or candlelit?
I hate both those colors.
So she would be straight up candlelit.
Damn it.
I can see why you say aura, but that would actually be her brightening.
Yeah, okay, so this is like also why you have to learn the rules before you can break them. So aura is really, really bright. So if candlelit was your main, personally, and I feel this way, I feel like sometimes linen is not my favorite because it doesn't do that great with covering dark under eyes. So you could do candlelit and linen because she's more neutral, but you can do candlelit with aura and still get the shades are so different. Aura is so bright. So you could totally do candlelit and aura.
Can you guys see that?
I can also see that she's not in front of a window. She's in front of a ring light.
Green light. Damn you, Anna.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. But good job, Anna. WTF, who are you?
Well,
So I'd
maybe
say,
she really is aura.
what?
I said maybe she really is aura then.
I don't see a neutral tone at all with her. I see yellow, but I mean, it's not like a good picture, so I would definitely not match this picture.
Yeah, that's true. Dang.
We may never know.
Attention.
Right?
Well, maybe we can do this like every couple months and we can just do a compilation of really hard people that we have to match and do it as a training.
Oh yeah. What would you guys do?
I
Go
would tell her
inside
to
and take your
inside.
picture. Go inside and put on a black tank top.
I think Addie's on this call. I think this is her friend actually. At least
So
she's not wearing red because everybody and their mom has decided to wear red the past 5 days.
yeah, I don't like the picture, like, being outside, but I think she's dark.
Would she be mango? Or is that too dark?
I'm like way thrown off because her face and neck are tan, but then it's like her underarm, which is really pale.
Oh, that's right. I do see that.
Would she be June?
Oh my God, you guys are like on it. We did not see any of this. I did not realize that her arm was that white. But we picked, just because she's so red, we picked Amber.
Oh, okay.
Because mango is like the underlying pigment in mango is orange, and I don't see orange. I see more red.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got. Okay. That makes sense.
I think I should send that selfie, like how to take your perfect selfie checklist to our big group instead of just our little pod.
So what would you use to brighten?
I would normally
Aura.
say Aura, but I don't know if that's too bright for her.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down makeup photo if she wants it. If she's not, her under eye is actually like really smooth and all the same color. I think that's where you get to decide if you want to use candlelit, aura, whatever.
I feel like Aura matches her underarm.
What about she gets smack on Aura all over her arm?
Right. If it doesn't work for your face, put it on your arm, girl.
For real. What about for contour?
Astoria. I say Astoria for everybody. Everybody.
I'm honestly not super familiar with Astoria. I don't feel like I've matched anybody with that, so you might be spot on.
But I would probably do, I'll do Astoria and for sure recommend Bella Bronzer.
What'd you say, Brittany?
I said Bella Bronze. I would do Olive or Astoria, and I would recommend Bella Bronzer.
I think all these people could use Bella. Is there a reason that you just said that just for that lady?
I only had it written down for her just because she was so warm.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I recommend it in my like color matching script to everybody, but for sure, people that are like that red, like I would pick Amber, and then I would be like, to warm it up, Bella, because she wasn't like spot on Amber, I guess. And this girl, I got this off Pinterest, and then come to find out she's actually a mascara artist. Vanessa was like, oh my God, that's Jocelyn. I'm like, huh?
I love Jocelyn. She's actually talking at Dulce.
Would she be candlelit?
Brittany, I forgot what we chose.
Mandy.
Or we? I'm having a hard time with undertones, I guess, because I haven't been able to swatch these yet. But
Did you hear me, Vanessa?
No.
We picked Sandy.
Okay, yes. Can you guys see Sandy?
Down on her chest.
Yeah. So same thing. So again, Sandy, and then for brightening would be Candlelit because those complement each other so well. So that's what you would probably use for her brightener, right? Can you guys see that? So Sandy and Candlelit. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then what would you use for her contour?
Ash or henna.
I would do Olive. Ash is really good if they have redness.
She could do henna. I personally would choose
She could
Olive
do
too.
probably a lot because she's pretty neutral.
Yeah. For me, I personally probably would choose Olive just because I feel like I don't know. Like henna could work, but I feel like it's so, I don't know. For her, I feel like that would just look too muddy on her.
Yeah, because henna is pretty neutral. So with Sandy and
Yeah.
neutral, I'd probably pick Olive because it's deeper.
Yeah. Can you guys see that?
When in doubt, go one shade darker with contour.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never matched like a woman with this dark of a skin tone, but I was thinking the other day, I'm like, do we even have something dark enough for like some of these women? Because like Mirage the darkest?
As of right now, yes. Which though I think they're releasing new shades come September, but right now it's the darkest. But you could also use like Cola, you could use Indigo, you could use any of the contour colors as main colors also.
So for example, in a situation like this where you feel like you don't think, someone with such a dark skin tone, you can actually just end up using like how Brittany said, just use the darker contour around her face, and then just find the brightening highlight that she could use to cover the rest of her face. Does that make sense? So that's something that you can totally do.
Which now that you say that, I almost think she might be Indigo, but we did not match her to that. We matched her to Mirage.
Yeah. Can you guys see Mirage? I feel like Mirage matches her perfectly.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think Mirage like matches like her like the T-zone on her face, but like her cheeks and forehead, I don't know. This looks darker.
Sorry, I'm like zooming in.
Yeah, as it gets closer to her neck, that's where I get lost because I don't know if it would be like Moons or Mirage, or if she would.
Mirage is like a straight up like chocolate tone. I mean, I can totally see that. Like, I feel like I could agree with that. Like, you could match her, like her as her brightening highlight.
And then maybe even Indigo to be her main.
Yeah.
Indigo is so
Well, Indigo. That might
red.
be dark. I mean, the thing is, though, she could probably end up mixing Mirage and Indigo to create her own color. I mean, that's something you can do. And then still, what did we choose for contour, Brittany? Was it Cola?
Or Icon.
Brighten. Okay.
And then Cola to contour. Cola is just jet black.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I would definitely do Cola for her contour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you want me to click?
Click.
Okay, we're almost done. This is Callie. She is on Lacey's team. She's an artist. I'm obsessed with her. She's freaking hilarious. And by the way, she's a really hard one. I had no idea what her colors were. I was saying that's what I would have picked for you.
Would she be June? I have no idea.
No, you're close. That's a good guess.
I see Wheat for her main.
Yeah.
I was thinking Wheat or Amber.
Yeah, I was gonna go with wheat.
Okay, so I'll have to send you guys in our team chat her photos. So she originally was matched to Sandy, but it makes her skin tone almost gray. So when she sent me this picture, I told her that I would match her to Wheat, and she used it, and it was too dark for her neck. And so she actually uses Amber as her main, but I would have not guessed that from the photo. Isn't that crazy? I'll have to send you guys like side by side of Sandy as her main, Amber as her main, and as her main.
I could see Amber though.
Yeah, I only picked Amber because I looked at her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her chin.
Because I feel like her face with the freckles, it could send you in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But her neck looks amber to me.
And so she actually uses ash to contour because Olive feels too red on her. But again, that's just like playing around and kind of reading the description of the contour colors. And I am actually friends with her. So the other day she contoured with Muse, which is one of our darker shades, and it was really, really pretty on her too. So like, I know Olive is low stock right now, and Olive and Muse are pretty comparable, but are comparable, but Muse is not as warm. So if Olive does ever go out of stock, you have that option to play around with some of our darker shades to be used as contours.
I used Astoria once and it really wasn't bad. No, I used not Astoria. I used Indigo.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I used Muse the other day and it was nice.
I didn't hate it. Because I feel like I can just use really dark contours because I feel like I blend my contour out too much anyway. So if I use a darker one, it kind of helps me not do that. And it blends, I can blend it out all the way. I feel like it would be fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it again soon and like label the picture.
Okay, so what about this chick?
Candlelit or Aura.
You sound like me now, like
I think she's Aura.
Well, I don't necessarily see like definitively yes yellow undertones or red undertones. She kind of looks like a mix of the two.
so Vanessa and I actually picked Candlelit for her mane and Aura to brighten.
Ooh, ooh.
Can you guys see that? Candlelit and Aura?
Yeah.
No.
So I think Aura is if they're like more yellow olivey, white peach is like if they're pink, and Candlelit is if they're like a mix of the two or neither.
Well, nothing too. Also, like I feel like it's the way she took her picture. Like same thing. I feel like it's blown out. Like her chin area is way too bright. And if you look at like on her forehead, like it's just like not as tense as like her chin area. Like I don't know how she's taking her picture, like where or like how her window looks like. I just feel like she's getting more light on the bottom half of her face versus the top. And I feel like you get a better like actual true tone like on her forehead. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like her chin looks more candlelit than Aura too.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah. Okay, what would you do for her contour?
Something dark because her
Mostly
eyebrows.
based on her brows, like
Henna
Astoria.
or stone.
First,
What did we go with, Brittany?
We didn't pick one.
Oh yeah.
But I
I
almost
feel-
think based on like if you see a makeup photo, shadow might work really good. I think Olive might be too warm just because her eyebrow and her root color is so cool toned. So I would almost do like shadow, henna, Astoria.
I personally would probably do Astoria for sure. I feel like that would match her perfectly.
yeah, I would do that too.
Shadow might be a little dark, but I guess that just depends on what she likes.
I remember her.
So with this one, I totally see candlelit.
That's what I was gonna say. Or what? No, not white peach. Candlelit.
Yay, good job.
Wow.
Candlelit and white peach, right?
Yay, Anna. That's what we picked.
Yay.
And then here's where I would pick Like,
See, like for her, go ahead.
no, you're fine.
Like for her, I feel like linen would be too much for her. Could you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it'd be way too bright for her, and I feel like she would have an issue with the color in quote coming off. Like it would be way too bright for her.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do a white peach for sure.
Yeah, I feel like she's a spot on match for Candlelit and White Peach.
Oh yeah.
Nice work.
Okay, what's her contour?
I would do like ash. It's like neutrally,
So,
or henna.
What did we choose, Brittany?
we didn't write one down, and I was just looking. I would almost pick like aspen or walnut. So this is hard for me, and this is where I get caught up because she doesn't have a the angle's not that great, but she doesn't have a super defined jawline. And Candlelit, I try to not choose too cool of contours, even though they're all more cool tone, because you don't want to make her look gray. Does that make sense? Like, I think Candlelight's going to neutralize all this pink, and then White Peach is going to brighten her under eye. So I think if you were to do henna, it would almost be like not enough, if that makes sense.
Difference.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it would be neutral. I just think you would need like olive to have her blended out, or aspen, or something like even Astoria. I think would be pretty on her. But I think if you kept it like ash, maybe even henna, I just think it'd be too neutral. What do you think, Vanessa?
I agree. I mean, I almost feel like she could do, did you say ash?
Yeah.
I said aspen over ash. I think ash matches her eyebrows, but I've had that problem where people are like, it's too muddy, or I don't like the way it's blended, because Candlelight's so neutral, I think. So I try to always do a little bit deeper with Candlelit with a contour.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm like looking at the swatches. I almost feel like she would actually like, maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say stone.
I was gonna say stone too because she would need warmth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stone is so orange in that swatch, so I hardly ever give that.
Stone's a weird color, but I mean, that's definitely, I don't know. But that's just it too. Like, that's why some girls are crazy and they like to wear their makeup in different ways, and so who knows? I don't know. You know, that's like the hard part. At least for me, I think. But see, then I like those girls that can pull off so many different contours. Like, Brittany, can't you wear like so many?
I have olive, Astoria, henna, and stone, and I love all of them. And I even started using Muse as a contour.
I haven't tried a contour like that. I hate it either. So I feel like I
I'm
don't.
gonna say, Anna, I feel like you don't you have like a lot of contours that you like to wear and love?
Yeah, I have olive, henna, stone, Astoria, indigo.
All of them.
Yeah. And I haven't used one that I'm like, that I wouldn't use again. So
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Mango.
I definitely see mango for her. Mango and amber.
Dang, you guys are so good. Yes, that's what we picked.
She's easy. She doesn't have very many colors. I like it.
Right? Don't you like when they're just one freaking shade?
Yeah.
I love when you get like the perfect selfie set. You're like, oh my God, it's so easy.
Yes.
Right? You're like, yay, thank you for being in the sun all day. You're easy to color.
Yes.
Okay, and then what would you do with her contour?
A story. I say that for everybody.
I feel like Astoria could work though, honestly.
Yeah.
But I,
Or olive.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say olive.
yeah, but we went with olive.
Bada bada boom, baby.
Ooh, do you guys even know my colors?
Oh, hey.
Wow, this girl's like really pretty.
She is.
Oh my gosh. Whoever gets this, I'll send you a brush.
I know it. Can I guess it?
No, you're not allowed.
Would you be mango?
Aren't you goddess?
Goddess.
Maybe. I thought
Yeah,
they
you
were
guys are right on goddess. You guys
Goddess.
are right on goddess. Okay, but what do I use for my brightener? What do I use for my brightening?
Wheat?
Mango or wheat?
What do I use, Brittany?
Wheat.
Use wheat.
Nice.
I use goddess and wheat.
What a pretty combo.
Goddess and wheat. I love it. That's like my favorite. And the thing is, so like for me, I tried Sandy one time for my under eye, and it made me look so ashy. Like it looked horrible.
I feel like you have to have a very specific skin tone for like Sandy to work.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I do feel like it looks grayish,
Oh yeah, like it was
like muted.
Oh, it's so muted, and I hate Sandy on me. It looks horrible.
But it's weird because Lacey uses Sandy as her brightener, and Vanessa and I are like, huh?
Yeah, we're like WTF.
Right.
I know.
Like it's weird.
I know the picture's blown out, but
I see papaya.
Papaya
hey, that's what we
with mango to brighten.
Dang, you are so good. What to contour?
Woo! Who guessed that?
Taylor.
Me.
Yeah.
I would do Astoria to contour.
Go
Or
darker.
Cola.
No lighter.
Oh God, shadow.
No darker.
I don't know. I don't know that ends very well.
Indigo.
Indigo.
That would be my contour too. That's what I use, indigo.
Oh yeah, we skipped your contour.
Yeah.
First of all, I think this
Go
is
take your pink hoodie off.
I would make her take the pink hoodie off.
Yes, for sure.
Does she have some makeup already?
I was gonna say it looks like she's wearing makeup.
I know she's got beautiful skin.
Okay.
Would she be amber or wheat? One of the two.
Who said amber?
I did. The newbie. I'm so new to this.
No, Amber's the
Oh,
right.
you guys are right. You're right. It's amber.
And aura to brighten.
Mm-hmm.
She could either do candlelit or aura.
And olive to contour.
I would choose olive, yeah. What would you do, Brittany?
Olive.
Olive.
You could do Astoria too, but olive is probably.
Yeah. That's just it. You're just so much safer with darker contours personally,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I feel like if you're wanting to do the whole like 3-dimensional contour thing, you want to be able to like notice it.
Oh yeah. Unless you're like really, yeah. That's always how I always like to wear my contour. It's always dark.
Candlelit.
Would she be aura?
White peach to brighten.
What about June? Or would that be too pink for her?
I can see June.
Like for my own benefit.
What did we choose, Brittany?
We picked candlelit.
Candlelit.
I definitely give her candlelit and linen. No. Maybe. Or white peach.
I said
I
white
feel like-
peach.
Brittany, what did we choose for the brightening?
Linen.
Linen. Yeah. I feel like she could totally pull off white peach too, but
She's so pink, I wouldn't want to accentuate it.
yeah, that's just it. Like I don't want to say white peach just because like she already has like she has a little bit of pink, more pink up in that area closer to her eyes. So I feel like it would make it worse. So I would do linen over white peach for sure.
I guess I'm confused with white peach because it's like if they're not pink, you don't want to do it because it'll make them pink. But if they are pink, you don't want to use it either.
I wish I had pink cheeks like that, just naturally pink.
Right?
Well,
So
like
when is white peach a good candidate?
her face is pink, but her neck is more neutral. So if you were to put white peach on her, it would keep the pink, and you're trying to match her neck.
So yeah, the only yeah.
So
Like
I guess
white-
I thought candlelit matched her neck.
So when you want to
Sorry, I'm just asking because I'm really trying to learn.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, so am I.
When you want to neutralize pink, you're not going to put pink on top of it because it's not going to neutralize it. So,
But I know you don't. Sorry, go ahead.
So linen and candlelit and sandy are going to be more neutral. So if you're picking candlelit and she has a lot of pink, you would want to brighten with linen. If her under eye was neutral and she take your brightener down the side of your nose and she's really pink right there, so if you were to put white peach right there, it's just going to make all of that more pink.
Okay, that makes sense. But then I know if they don't have any pink, we don't want to use white peach either because it'll make them pink. So
No, not necessarily. I just
kind of in a way, like in her case right here, like yeah, I mean I wouldn't want to use well, I mean she has I don't know.
I'll have to find you a couple white peach girls, Taylor, and send them to you.
Yeah,
I feel like
white
I've had
peach
a
is
million
another one.
lately because white peach is freaking out of stock.
Yeah, white peach is a weird. I hate white peach. White peach is like the color I despise. I hate white peach.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
work on
uncomfy.
getting you a couple white peach so we can go over it.
Okay.
Oh, I already know my colors, but I just did this so you guys could see it.
Who is that?
Amanda, I'm candlelit in white peach. Amanda, I need to see a picture of your before and after. Okay, anyways. I want to see you. That's interesting. Okay. Brittany, I forgot your colors.
June.
Oh, I'm the same
June.
color.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is
I
so
would-
funny because if I tell you really quick, when I first was color matched in August, I was candlelit and linen, and I did not like linen at all. It did not cover my under eye area. And then I got more tan, amber and aura, and I hate amber on me because it shows every bump, every texture, everything. And amber was out of stock, and I got green in my kit, and I played around with it, and I remember sending Lacey and Vanessa the picture, and I was like, sold. It's like the perfect shade. I'm like green, but olive, but tan, but brown. It's like weird. I don't understand, but it works.
Yeah, I feel like that's why it works for me too.
Do you wear June too, Taylor?
Yeah.
And so
Can
does
you guys-
I have a whole team of June people.
I'm
can
all
you guys
stocked up
see-
now, girl.
Can you guys see why she's June though? Can you kind of see the little, like just a little bit of her green undertone?
Yes.
And I have my ring light on, but I am in front of my window too. But like all the pink and purple underneath my eye. Oh, sorry. So can even use Frenchie to color correct. And then I do Aura as my brightener and then June everywhere else.
I'm glad you tried June. That's like
Yeah.
your
it's
perfect shade.
perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made me try June too, because when I was looking at my selfie, I'm like, no way am I June. But it's
Well, and
like
this
my perfect
swatch
color.
looks really green on this arm, and it does have green undertones. But this picture doesn't show a lot of redness, but I do have a lot of redness to my skin or my face. But the rest of my body isn't red, so it like completely cancels the red and makes it the perfect shade.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that? Oh my gosh.
Toddy toddy.
I
Terrible.
actually don't know your colors, Anna.
I wear all the colors.
But I want to guess just right off the bat.
What did we first match you to when you were just a customer?
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to remember.
Sandy and Candlelit?
Yeah, because Sandy was
But-
way too dark.
Yeah, it was too dark, but like, and also this picture was nothing like, this picture is also in front of my living room.
I'm gonna guess Candlelit. Is that your main?
I can use Candlelit.
Okay, hold on. The next slide, Anna, is all the different colors, so don't give it away.
Oh, okay. Right now I use Aura and Linen.
The fuck? Are you serious?
Okay, so do you guys want to see? Okay, so this is why I put her at the last, because you have to learn the rules first and then you can break the rules. So here, I'm gonna go to the next slide, so don't everyone freak out, okay?
Well, I'm freaking out, so.
Sorry, it's like distorted. So here she is wearing Aura, Linen, Henna, and Bella.
Wow.
Here she is wearing June, Linen, and Indigo. And here she is wearing Sandy, Linen, and Henna.
Yeah, I don't like your
Stop
face.
it.
Yeah,
What is this sorcery?
All right, I thought I learned, and now I'm back at square one.
Okay, so I can.
But okay, hold on. Look at the difference between Aura and Sandy. See how Aura is brighter and Sandy is more neutral?
Yep, for sure.
So don't, like, I will say yes, if stuff is out of stock, obviously you can play, and that's where you can learn to like bend the rules and say, okay, we'll try to mix this or try to mix that, or let's see how this works. Or like she's Bella Bronzer on here, so she looks more warm. So, like, I don't want this to distract everyone from like the but with stuff out of stock, this just shows you that you can be creative and people can match multiple colors. Because if you went to this, you probably wouldn't pick any of those combinations. To be honest, if I looked at this, I would probably pick Candlelit and White Peach right
I was gonna say Candlelit and
Yeah.
White Peach off the bat.
Or even like Candlelit or even Linen.
But that just shows you like you have an artist kit, so play around. Like do one side of your face with the colors that you were matched to and play with a darker and a lighter shade and create a shade or what, like just this is like the time for us to be creative and like really show your clients or your customers. I don't know why I keep calling them clients. Your customers like have fun with makeup, and there's not a wrong way to do it because she looks literally great in every single one, but you can tell one is brighter and Sandy is obviously more neutral. June is just that's because
Vanessa's face is like so close to the screen.
sorry.
No, Vanessa looks like she was like studying it so
I can't even see her. I can't see anybody.
See, like June, I would have guessed June too, for
You
sure. In that first photo, like either Candlelit or June. Like I would have just for some reason like I don't know. I almost feel like I see like green pigment a little bit, like around your mouth, Anna, and then like your forehead.
Help.
The fuck?
Contacts are so dry.
Crazy.
Right?
All right, well, Anna has no issue with her shades ever running out of stock at the same time because she can do anything.
For real.
I can wear cinnamon as well.
Girl, don't even start with me.
Oh my god, Vanessa, you're so up close.
I know, I'm laughing so
Trying
hard.
to freaking figure this out, dude.
Vanessa's like right up on the screen.
Gosh, that was crazy. Crazy.
Okay, well, I hope that helped and didn't confuse everyone more.
It definitely helped.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we
I
did
have a lot of
that here. White is pink, amber is red, mango is orange, sunlit is like pure yellow. We didn't even really touch on that. Linen, candlelit, and sandy are neutral.
We should definitely do this again.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like especially as our teams keep growing and there's newer people, like this was so beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is recorded, so we will send this to new girls because I'm not the color matching one on Hello Freedom is good, but it's kind of distracting. So, but we can totally try, not every month, but we can totally try to do this like every quarter as people get tanner for a summer, and then as summer goes away and people go to their winter shade, we can totally try to do this.
For
That's
sure.
awesome.
Yes.
Super
Okay.
helpful. Thanks for putting it together.
Questions?
No, just thank you for putting this together because I just joined this a couple days ago
Oh my God, welcome.
and I realized I have a lot of homework to do.
I do too.
Don't expect to like literally know a lot until you're 6 months in. It's just the more faces you see, the better you're gonna do, and practice makes perfect, just like with anything.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, me even being a makeup artist for like 8-9 years, like I still struggle. You know?
And if you guys feel any better, Lacey messages me and Vanessa sometimes, and she's like, "Okay, this or this." So, and none of us like. Everybody has off days. Everybody's like, "I've seen too many faces today. Everyone's starting to look the same color." So my advice is to put everybody side by side, and if you are second guessing, look at a face and then like go do something else. Do like a house task or whatever, and then come back and look again. But like sitting and color matching all day long, everyone does start to look the same shade. So like that
Oh yeah.
come back.
I agree. Because I feel like you just stare at the colors all day and like your eyes have adjusted to those freaking swatches and now you forget what you're doing. So I totally agree. Like get your head, get your, like just don't look at those colors for a second. Like Brittany said, walk around, do something, get your eyes off for a second.
It's beneficial for everyone to be using the same photo to color match. So when everyone's helping, they're going off of that same photo to color match. So if you guys need those photos, let us know. If you need a color matching guide, let us know and we will get it to you.
How are you guys color matching? What app do you guys use?
Just layout.
I need
Layout.
help with all
Layout.
that.
Is that similar
Photos.
to Pick Stitch? That's what I use.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
it's
similar.
It's
Okay.
like the Instagram version.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. Okay, well, thank you guys. I will have my husband work on this, a new one, but probably not for a couple months. So my team is in pod, so I'm going to help everybody. That's what it's for. And I hope this was beneficial to everyone.
Yes, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this like at least every month, I feel like, or something.
Yeah, every other maybe.
Yeah.
But this is recorded, so I will post the recording in the team page. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks,
Hey
guys.
guys, have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.